Hi children, good morning. How is your work going on? That means watching the videos and what and all it is given on the board. Have you, are you writing on your running notes? Yeah, you have to show for us. These points only children, it's very important while teaching the lesson. Let me start today's topic. Welcome back to our session. Our topic is some natural phenomena. So, up to yesterday, that means yesterday's class, previous class, we have learned about this natural phenomena, that is nothing but lightning, is it? Yes, lightning and thunder, how it causes. Before that, what are the precautions we have to take when we are outside and as well as when we are inside, is it? Yes. Today's our topic is next natural phenomena is nothing but earthquake. Earthquakes, how it will happen. Any one of you, have you observed that earthquakes anywhere it has happened? Yeah, maybe. Here I can show with a small picture that earthquake. So how means it? We don't know that maybe it is going to happen. So it is the natural thing. When it happens, no, the earth will be divided like this. And it will be totally, it shakes whatever may be the buildings or the earth, this and all. For that, all the buildings you can see in this picture children, all the buildings and all will be laid down. It will be totally smashed. Those who are inside, like that only, we will be taken the death. So, it's very big disaster for us. Okay, so unexpectedly, that's why we call it as the natural phenomena. What do you mean by the earthquake? Sudden shaking or trembling of the earth which lasts for a very short time. So, within a fraction of seconds, just it comes and it goes. That is nothing but our earthquakes. Sudden shaking or trembling of the earth which lasts for a very short time. An earthquake is caused by the violent movements of rocks deep inside the earth crust. So, from the earth crust only, it is going to caused by the violent movements of the rocks. When it is going to shake, we can see those who are on the earth, we can see that is nothing but the earthquake. Then, especially in North Kashmir, I think in the year of 2005, we got a very biggest earthquake. At that time, we have to see children that buildings and all, it has fallen. So many people, they have taken the death. I can show you the picture of that North Kashmir earthquake. So here, this is the moment which we are going to see in this picture. What we are going to see is nothing but North Kashmir. It has happened the earthquake. Wow, it's very saddest moment. Actually, there is a question: why this earthquake should happen? What are the causes for this earthquake? Is there for you also question mark? Is there? Yes, for me also I am having the question mark. Why does it happen? So, let me see what are the causes for the earthquake. So, what causes the earthquakes? Earthquakes are caused due to the tectonic movements. What is that? Tectonic movements inside the earth crust. That means so many rocks will be, that movement of the rocks we can see inside of the crust. The main cause is that when tectonic plates collide, one rides over the other and cause the earthquake. That only the stones, when it is going to collide each other, then the earthquakes can be happen. So I can show you the tectonic plates in the picture children. You can see the picture of the tectonic plates. That means this is the earth crust only, the beds. That means the levels, the layers of the earth. There we can see the tectonic plates. Okay? Yeah. earthquakes are more likely to occur in the weak zones, wherever the weak zones are there. Especially in our country, we are having north side, Jammu and Kashmir, like that places we are having the weak zones. That side, that places we can see the earthquakes. In our south place also is there, but comparing to the southern India, north place, we are having the weak zones. These weak zones are also known as the seismic or fault zone. What we call the weak zones? We call it as the seismic or the fault zone. The power of an earthquake is expressed in the terms of the magnitude on a scale called as the Richter scale. So, how it will be means like pencil. We will take children, take a box like this, and for that one pencil will be given and paper. So like this, when this pencil will be going on, the lines will be coming on that. So that one only we call it as the Richter scale. So by using of that scale, we can know whether the earthquake is going to happen or how much it has happened and what is the scale it has given by using of that scale. So this magnitude should be higher than the 7. If below 7 means nothing will happen, that means there will be no phenomena. If higher than the 7 it is there, means we have to know that some disaster is going to happen. So what is that? Richter scale. The thermos produce waves on the surface of the earth. These are called as the seismic waves. Some of the waves are responsible for this earthquake. So what are those waves called? As the seismic waves. The waves are recorded by an instrument. For this also, we are having the instrument to record this one. That is nothing but the seismograph. It's very, very important. So how we are going to measure the earthquakes means nothing but the seismograph. Have you seen the seismograph, children? Yes, I can show the picture of the seismograph. Okay, so let me see a small video regarding this, and next class let me continue this topic. Okay, thank you, children.
An earthquake takes place when two blocks of the earth suddenly slip past one another. The surface where the slip is called a fault place. The location below the earth's surface where the earthquake starts is called the hypocenter, and the location directly above it on the surface of the earth is called the epicenter. Sometimes an earthquake has foreshocks. These are smaller earthquakes that happen in the same place before a large earthquake takes place. The largest main earthquake is called the main shock. Main shocks are always followed by aftershocks that occur in the same place and can continue for weeks, months, and even years. What causes earthquakes and where do they happen? The earth has 4 major layers: the inner core, outer core, mantle, and crust. The crust and the top of the mantle make up a thin skin on the surface of our planet. But this skin is not all in one piece. It is made up of many pieces covering the surface of the earth. These pieces are called tectonic plates, and the edges of the plates are called the plate boundaries. These pieces keep moving around slowly, sliding past one another and bumping into each other. These plate boundaries are made up of many faults, and most earthquakes around the world occur on these faults. Why does the earth shake when there is an earthquake? While the edges of the faults are stuck together and the rest of the block is moving, the energy that would normally cause the blocks to slide past one another is being accumulated. when the force of the moving blocks finally overcomes the friction of the jagged edges of the fault, it breaks free and all that stored up energy is released. The seismic waves shake the earth as they move through it, and when the waves reach the earth's surface, they shake the ground and anything on it, like our houses and us. The energy radiates outward from the faults in all directions in the form of seismic waves like ripples in a pond. How are earthquakes recorded? Earthquakes are recorded by instruments called seismographs. The recording they make is called a seismogram. The seismograph has a base that sets firmly on the ground and a heavy weight that hangs free. When an earthquake causes the ground to shake, the base of the seismogram shakes too, but the hanging weight does not. Instead, the spring that is hanging absorbs all the movement. The difference in position between the shaking part of